My name is Michael. I always thought the school bell was the fairest thing. It ended everything. At least, that's what I believed. Evan sat in the same row as me in math class. His hands shook when he wrote, and whenever the teacher called on him, his voice was so quiet you had to strain to hear it. Some people found that amusing. At first, it was whispers behind his back, then hiding his backpack, then comments spoken softly enough that teachers couldn't hear them, but loud enough for Evan to hear every word. Relax. It's just a joke. I heard that sentence dozens of times, and I nodded, as if it explained everything. One afternoon, Evan was held back in the cafeteria after he dropped his lunch tray. Milk spilled across the floor. Laughter erupted. Someone placed a foot on his hand. Not hard, just enough to keep him from getting up right away. I stood a few steps away. I checked my watch. All I had to do was wait for the bell to ring. Then it would be over. Everything would stop. But that day, the bell didn't ring. Evan was allowed to leave early. He didn't look at anyone. He didn't say a word. He just kept his head down and walked through the school gate, as if trying to disappear before anyone could remember him. The next day, Evan didn't come to class. The bell still rang. Lessons went on. There was just one empty seat. Over the weekend, the school sent out an email saying Evan had transferred for personal reasons. No one asked questions. No one brought it up again. But every time the bell rings now, I see Evan standing in the cafeteria, his hand pressed against the cold floor, waiting for a sound that never came. And I finally understand what I had been wrong about all along. The school bell doesn't end violence. It only gives the people who stand by and watch a reason to walk away.